Welcome to Active English Training. My name is Ingrid, and this picture description is of a young fashion designer. It's part of a series of 1-minute picture descriptions on the topic jobs and the skills you need for different types of jobs. To practice, play the description part of this video 3 times. The first time, just listen and connect what you hear with the images on the photo. And the second and third time, speak along aloud. This speak along will help you activate and expand your active vocabulary, thus improving your speaking skills. So let's start. This picture shows a young fashion designer at work. Right in front of her on the table, there is everything she needs to cut the pattern of her new design: the fabric, a pair of scissors, a box of tailor's chalk, a small color palette, and her tablet with the pattern and probably the measurements. Maybe she has used a fashion design software to create the pattern. She's holding a piece of chalk in her hand and a curved ruler to draw the pattern onto the fabric. Right behind her on the left, you can see a dressmaker's model to do the draping on, and this model or dummy is already wearing a pink summer dress, which the young woman has already draped, and later she will probably do the fitting with a model, with a real model, or her client. A little further back you can see a mood board. It's a little blurry, but you can see some of her design sketches of dresses and the color scheme. To the left there is a rack with different tops and skirts on coat hangers, maybe part of her summer collection. And on the table in the front left corner there is a sewing machine, measuring tape, needle and thread, all tools she needs to do the sewing of her new design. Later she looks quite trendy and stylish herself, wearing denim dungarees which look like she designed them maybe herself by upcycling different denim pieces. She's also wearing a cool necklace, cool glasses with a thick black frame, and her hair is tied back in a high ponytail. She seems to be really into fashion and probably has found her dream job. Becoming a fashion designer is certainly a dream job for many young people, especially young girls. But I think there is so much more to this job than just being into fashion. First of all, you need to have incredible creative thinking skills, which help you turn an idea or an inspiration from your environment, for example, or from a briefing from a client, the colors, the structures, the shapes, into the design of a piece of clothing, a dress, for example. And that's not easy, and it requires a lot of imagination and creative thinking, and not everyone who is into fashion has that. And also you have to have an incredibly disciplined work ethic, as there are many hours that go into sketching your design, sourcing the fabric, producing the pattern, and doing the draping and the fitting with the models, and then the sewing, and possibly handling an incredibly tight deadline and schedule to complete a collection for a fashion show, for example. If you're lucky to make it to a fashion show, many of you have probably watched some of those fashion design reality shows just like me, and it always looks really stressful and also nerve-wracking. Also, I don't think a lot of fashion designers make a lot of money. I think your designs have to be very good to be able to hit the big runways of bigger cities, and that's when you will be making a lot of money or more money. So fashion design is definitely not for me. I'm not into fashion, can't draw, hate needlework, and I wouldn't want to have this pressure and all this financial instability as well. But if this is your passion and your dream job and you have the necessary skills, you should definitely follow your dream. What do you think about being a fashion designer? Is that a job you would like to pursue?